Good morning, guys. It's such a beautiful day. I'm out here enjoying the sunrise on my birthday. I turned 20 today. I guess I just wanted to say 20 is just a number. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going. Growing up through my teen years was amazing.
This is my friend Benny.
You getting a shot of me, Andrew?
What?
You getting a picture of me?
Yeah.
This really tickles her. We're upstairs and we just had a catastrophe. Mommy and Grandpa are talking downstairs and we're having the fun of our lives!
There are lots and lots and lots of hard moments. Reading from a note that I wrote. If I told them, they would not understand or believe me. It would feel like my world is not worth living. And there are lots and lots and lots of joyful, happy moments. I'm just going through tutoring and overcoming that for 7 years, from 7 to 14. You know, the next step was, hanging out with friends, developing that. Lots of things in between, 13 and 15. Going to adopt a brother at 15. And China and going over there. And then, really starting to hone down and get addicted to video games and starting to go downhill from there. And then God just kind of was like, nope, you're doing something else. And so that's when I jumped off of video games and into photography. And God really changed my life through that. And after, starting photography, going out, practicing, trying different things, adventuring, so many different trips along the way, maturing, growing up, starting youth group. And then I guess the next big milestone was really, after quitting video games and starting up photography, it was New Zealand. So I was there for almost 2.5 months. And it was one of the best experiences of my life. And I grew up so much there. So I'm outside New Zealand. I missed my flight. So I have to follow this green line to go, and I'm really stressed out, trying to take it in, the beautiful birds and this awesome tree, but I need to go. Look at this! Wow! Oh my goodness! I got baptized. Coming home from that, I jumped right into helping people fundraise things, and I got going with community events. I started a photography group. I bought a camera for the group. I continued to develop myself. And then I decided after that I was going to go to Florida. I built up my camper and enjoyed that process and went around and drove and met friends and hung out and experienced things that I can't describe to people.
Andrew taking off.
All right, here we go. And then along the way, I met this lady named Vicky, and she was schizophrenic, and it was absolutely crazy just to be able to talk to someone and to have someone have that experience of changing moods all the time. And it really challenged myself, my thought process on things. That's really when I started videography that trip. 2018 was perhaps the best year of my life. There were so many ways that God blessed me in that. I bought a boat and started fixing it up. I went to Texas for a month and learned how to build construction stuff. I went to the Pocono Mountains and then Vermont with Ben and cliff dove off of waterfalls. I did Adventure Reach for a couple different camps and was successful at capturing video for them. I went to Newfoundland, which I never released a video about. Look at the view, guys. Look at this view. Clear waters down here. I went to Florida with my friend Ben and traveled around in parasail. Yeah! And went charter fishing and caught some amazing fish. And there were so many things in 2018 that I did that was life-changing. God challenged me spiritually, God challenged me physically. I started journaling every day, I started reading my Bible every day, I started praying every day, I started getting into the Word, and I became passionate about something that is so meaningful and so real to life. I learned that if you really don't prioritize something, it doesn't happen. And that's one of the biggest things. It's like me doing and reading my Bible every day is a priority, you know? Like God is a priority in my life, and it shows. I hope it shows through work. I hope it shows through my life choices. I hope it shows through me getting up early and displaying and capturing God's beauty. But through that, God changed me in so many ways through so many different little things. And as you take a step every day to change your life, and as I go out, and as I'm 20 right now and it's just a number, I don't know where the next step is going to take me. I'm praying that I'll be able to figure it out in the next couple years, but I don't need to worry. That's the biggest thing, because I have a Father who loves me, and if I just take one step at a time, one tiny step, and I work towards goals every single day, that is how you get to places in life. That's how I learned photography. I wasn't a professional in one day. That's how I learned videography. I wasn't at this level when I started videography. That's how I worked on motors. I blew up my first motor. I wasted thousands of dollars. But I got to a point at which I was able to work on that. And there are so many ways that I can see my life being blessed by others around me, by experiences that God has put into my life. And at 20 years old, I've seen more things and done more things than many people do in their lifetime. And for that, I am extremely blessed. And I'm very thankful. And I'm grateful for all of you, for the many people that are in my life, for my friends, for my family, for my work, for my coworkers, for the birds out on the water right now, for the sunshine on my face. And spring is coming, and warm weather, which I'm excited about. And I am excited for the next step of my 20th year. Who knows where God's going to put me. But I know that if I firmly put my trust in Him, continue growing in the Lord, continue developing friendships, going out, enjoying different aspects of life, working hard, getting up early, staying up late, and just enjoying the process and the moments and the little things, God can take me wherever He feels led to take me. So let's take my 20th year, let's make it a wonderful one, and let's get going on the next adventure. As one adventure ends, that would be 19, a new begins. Let 20 begin. Happy birthday, Andrew.
This is in Three Sisters. This is one of my favorite parts here. There's this. And that's the first sister, second sister, and third sister. Actually really clear. We continue to walk down. Ooh! Cool rock. And that's the view. It's kind of hard to see with the camera, but no, bye.
Hi. I'm not doing a flip!
We're in the center of Beijing. You just have to go up there. The camera doesn't even capture anything. I made it up a lot faster than everyone else. Our bus. The people were only this tall. See? It's like that.
fish.
Big fish?
Yes.
He wants to catch fish.
I don't think you're going to be able to catch a big fish in your bucket. Maybe some little fish.